Hey YouTube, this is Peter from Team Next Gen, and I'm going to be showing you a new deck profile. I know it's been a while, but I just haven't had the time, but until now. Okay, so we have one Ancient Dragon Baby Rex. That's our starter. It Superior calls Tyranno Legend if it's retired, and for counterblast 1. Then we have 4 Paraswal. It's our perfect guard for the subclan. Then we have 4 Iguanogorg. It's good. It allows it to, it pretty much restands if it's, when it's retired, call it for Counterblast 1 if you have an Ancient Dragon Vanguard. So that makes it able to be superior called and get restood and fix columns. 4 Gatling Garo, it's retire an Ancient Dragon, get plus 5k until the end of the battle. That combos with Iguanogorg. 2 Triplasma, it's a 10k attacker, but it's going to get replaced by Geoconda if Geoconda gets released in English, because that helps convert the resource you don't use into the one you do, so that you can actually continue doing what the deck does for longer, or spam it even more. Alright, so that's our grade 1s. Now for our grade 2s, we have 4 Tyrannobite. It's a grade 2 Iguanogorg. It's good because it is able to attack again because it's practically restanding. So that makes it more like that makes this deck more like Nova Grappler. Then we have 4 Ancient Dragon Dino Crowd because it's just the grade 2 version of Gatling Garo. We have 3 Baymanculo because it's the third best grade 2 for Tachikaze right now, and it is just 12k attacker, which is good because this deck is very aggro. Alright, so then we have our grade 3s. 4 Tyrannoquake, it's the Legion if it retires something for plus 5 when it attacks, and then if it retires either itself or Tyrannobite, then it gets another plus 5 and then a crit. So it becomes plus 10k and a crit because of Legion. So then we have 4 Tyranno Legend. Some people will say that 2's enough because then it's only gonna you're only gonna run out of them and make Baby Rex vanilla 3 out of 100 games. I want it to be the minimal amount though, so I want it to be 1 out of 100 games, not 3 out of 100 games. All right, so then we got our trigger lineup: 8 crit. 4 of them are shove it into the Dino Dial is shove it into the soul for a counter charge. We have 4 Ancient Dragon Heal Trigger. We have 4 Chaotic Bird. It's actually really good for Ancient Dragon since because it's like Nova Grappler and stands things up. It does not mass restand though, so you can restand what boosted Tyrannobite, which allows for more attacks at the Vanguard that the opponent has to guard with more than a 5k shield. So then we have our G zone. We have ourselves 4 Ancient Dragon Pearly Titan. It's good because it's when the moment it's placed on the Vanguard circle, you choose one rear guard on both sides, one rear guard on all sides, and then retire it. This gets the total power of both of those combined. Then if this gains 20,000 or more, then it gets a crit. So that allows for Tyranno Legend to get killed, and then if you kill Tyranno Legend, then grade 2 on their side, then they lose a lot of advantage because they either have a perfect guard or they die, because this deck gets a lot of attacks in on turn 2. So this makes it so that you could possibly win on turn 3 or 4. Your opponent, against this deck, your opponent is lucky to play against this deck and get to turn 6, because this deck usually wins by then. And then we have 3 Destruction Tyrant Arch Raider, because you're rarely going to stride into this guy and Pearly Titan more than 3 times, so you might as well just run 3. And then 1 Atmos one Blizza, because it's just another option in case you're in a bad situation. So then we have ourselves the combo of the deck. The combo of the deck is where if you didn't finish them with Pearly Titan for some reason, you can be in Legion, and then you can have after, well, first up, this is the grade 3 combo. So then you're in Legion, you have a booster, you have like another booster there, you don't need really a booster behind Tyrannoquake. You have that and that. So you attack the Vanguard, then you attack, counterblast 1, then you restand this because of that, and then this is at 30k with a crit, then your drive checks. If you get stand trigger, power here, restand this, then that makes for another attack that is fully boosted, so then you can attack the Vanguard again. This deck doesn't really care about attacking the rear guards because this is already retiring them through Arch Raider and Pearly Titan, so you're more likely to be attacking the Vanguard because then you're going to make them almost dead. So then you have attack with Beamanculo, and that's already 5 damage if they did not guard, and if you got a crit, then you win. So then the other combo for the deck is, for example, you have Baby Rex out, and you have out this and this. You want Baby Rex in the front row on your turn 2 because then you can attack with Baby Rex. You can then attack with Dino Crowd, counterblast 1, kill Baby Rex, and then you can search your deck for a Tyranno Legend so that you can Superior Call and add power. Well, not add power, you can add another attack to your deck. So then your opponent will rarely be able to survive by turn 6 because of so many combos that go off and hit so many times. So, as always, be sure to like this video if you liked it, subscribe if you want to see more of it, and comment if you have any suggestions for either future videos or the deck. I'm Peter from Team Next Gen, and I'm signing off.